Getting around ArcPAD 10 on a Windows Mobile 6.5 device. The session objectives. Know how to start up ArcPAD and select your ArcPAD map, and then also be familiar with the different ArcPAD toolbars. So to start up ArcPAD, if you tap the Start button on the bottom left, then you're going to come to your applications. Whatever you install is going to be at the bottom of the screen. If you can scroll down there by just like taking the stylus and swiping up, and you'll actually see your ArcPAD icon. And then you can, if you want to, you can actually click and hold and drag the ArcPAD icon around. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So this right here is my GPS device, and this is kind of busy. Let me go. All right, so here's my GPS device right here. It's being displayed up here. If you take your stylus, tap on the Start. Here is a list of all the programs. If you take your stylus, you can click and kind of fling the things on down, and then you can get to your other applications at the bottom. Once you find the application that you want, what you can do, I have ArcPAD at the top. If you click and hold on something, you can actually drag it around. So what I did is I dragged mine up to the top, so that whenever I go and click on that Start, I don't have to drag to the bottom to get it. So here's ArcPAD. Tap on ArcPAD, and it will start up. Once you start up ArcPAD, it's going to say, hey, what would you like to do with it? Would you like to start up a new map, create a quick project, choose a map to open, or open the last map used? Generally, you're going to say that you want to choose a map to open. Whenever you check data out from ArcMap, from the software on the computer, it's going to create an ArcPAD map. And whenever you copy it over to your computer, you're basically going to say choose a map. I mean, whenever you copy it from your computer to your GPS device, there's going to be a map on your GPS device. So you're going to say, hey, I want to choose what map to open. So it's going to be the third one down. Okay, there are 5 default toolbars in ArcPAD. There's the main toolbar, the Browse toolbar, Edit, Quick Capture, and the Navigation toolbar. Some additional toolbars is the Trimble's GPS Correct extension toolbar, the Quick Action toolbar, and the Command bar. All of the toolbars I just talked about, except for the Trimble GPS Correct toolbar, have their icons and then also kind of a little blurb about what they do. All of this is on your computer already if you installed ArcPAD. So instead of me going through everything, if you go to Start, All Programs, ArcGIS, ArcPAD 10, Help, and if you want to pause this video and go and look at it, you can. It's going to be ArcPAD's Quick Reference Guide. It's a PDF, and in there, if you go through and look, it has all of the toolbars and what the actual tools do. Okay. I'm going to briefly go over them here, though. So your main toolbar, if you notice up at the top, the red little folder is circled. The way that you get to the different toolbars is you just tap on the different icons. So that top row of icons actually takes you to the different toolbars. That first one takes you to the main toolbar. And here are the different icons. So you have an Open Map, Save Map, Add Layers, Table of Contents, GPS Active, Options, Refresh, and then your Quick Reference Help. And then if you tap on the icon next to the main toolbar, it's going to take you to the Browse toolbar. You have several different tools across the top. Zoom in, zoom to full extent, zoom back to previous extent, identify, find, clear selected features, and quick draw. Okay. If you notice, these all have drop downs as well. In your Browse tool, in your reference guide, it'll go over what the drop downs do. Like if you were to tap the drop down under zoom in, you're going to have a zoom out and a pan. So most of like associated tasks of what that one icon is are underneath the other or underneath the is underneath the icon. Edit toolbar. Start stop editing. Select. Point. This is also like that point is where you would tap to get your polyline or polygon. And then you have capture point using GPS. The next one is add a GPS vertex. Then add GPS vertices continuously, also known as streaming. Then you have your features property and your offset point, which if you tap on the little drop down underneath offset point, you get other kind of advanced editing features. The quick capture toolbar. There's not going to be anything on this toolbar until you open up a map. Once you open up a map, then your icons will be on this quick capture toolbar for you to easily collect features. Navigation toolbar. This is the street maps. And then you have your Trimble GPS Correct toolbar, and it's the one that looks like a Trimble icon. And then the way that you actually get to Trimble GPS Correct is by tapping the icon that's actually on the toolbar. There's the quick action toolbar. If you tap on the far left, you get a drop down. It's actually quick action button. You get a drop down, and that is where you exit out of ArcPAD. That's where you can go and open up a different map, etc. And then down at the bottom, if you have a feature opened, a polyline or a polygon, and you want to start editing, you'll get the command bar, only visible when collecting or updating a polyline or a polygon. So I'm going to show you a couple of these toolbars, what I was talking about. All right, so here, I'm actually going to choose a map to open. I'll do it here so you can see what I'm doing. All right. So here are my different ones. Here is the VBook Basic Collection. There's actually no data in it. I haven't collected data in this yet. Let me hit OK. And now it's going to open up my ArcPAD map. Give it some time, have some patience. I'm going to zoom in some. It's kind of hard to see this, isn't it? Okay, so here's my ArcPAD. I'm right now on the main toolbar. If I go and click on the Browse toolbar, my buttons change. I can go and click on this main toolbar to get back to here. If I tap on a drop down, I get other commands. So like I was saying earlier, if you tap on the zoom in drop down, you're going to get your zoom out and pan. Okay. So this is how you can get around the different toolbars, just by tapping on the top. Notice on my quick capture I have icons in here. This is actually coming out of my ArcPAD map of what I want to be able to, or what I can collect feature-wise. This is kind of how you can get around ArcPAD. Okay. And earlier I said here is this. This is where you can, if you tap on this drop down, exit. That is how you exit out of ArcPAD. Okay, so let's go ahead and recap the session objectives. Know how to start up ArcPAD and your ArcPAD map, then be familiar with the different ArcPAD toolbars.